Doja Cat cutting her hair off is not a cry for help. Let's argue about it. Theme music. All right, enough of that. Let's talk. So today's topics are pretty much an update on Azalyn, the hair I was wearing, the previous tutorial, and how women are pressured to equate their hair length to their mental stability. And so we're gonna go in first with Azalyn, and I think this is definitely a purchase that I would do again. You guys didn't buy all of them out, okay? I wanted to try to see if I can get it in a 1, but for some reason they're all gone. I think what's the only colors left is 2. I know this color is still available, so I'll leave that link below if you like this Barbie pink that I have here. An update for sure is that I think it would probably be in better condition if I didn't go for a swim with it. As you can see, I definitely went for a swim with it. Like I was all in there. A whole new, wait, oops, copyright. My bad. And definitely is Little Mermaid. I'm over here, I'm singing Aladdin and his Dusty song. And yet I'm sitting here talking about Little Mermaid. But anyways, I would definitely say for sure, I would buy her again. I mean, this is gonna be, I think next week will probably be almost a month of me having her in. And the ends are still pretty alive. Because you know, when synthetic hair, like the first way a true weavologist can tell you when there's synthetic hair is when the ends always give it away. So I can definitely say for sure, as you can see, the cap stretched out a little bit, the part's still parting. I would definitely say, like I said, I would say it's like an investment. I would say an investment because it's only $36, $45 out the door. You guys know I work in accounting as a living, so I will give you the numbers right straight to the T. So yeah, I can definitely say for sure I liked it. You know, that crimp style is really starting to come back. The way I've been refreshing it, and also I'll show some footage as well, but the way I refresh it, I usually put some water, put a little bit of foam on it, and then it's good to go. Now, some people said use conditioner, and I was like, have you seen the price of conditioner? I'm not using it on a wig. I'm going to use it on my actual hair. The price of conditioner is too high for me to sit here and actually use it on a wig. So it's not attached to my head. I had some points here, that's why I'm looking down. Though, but overall, I would give Azalyn, I would give her my score of 3 out of 5. Now, the only reason why I wouldn't give her higher is because I felt like there was quite a bit of tangling towards the nape of the neck. You know, like it's still pretty cute. It's still pretty cute right there, but I feel like there was like a bit of tangling towards the nape of the neck. But I'm gonna definitely give it high points. I think the reason why it's not a 5 out of 5 is the fact that like it's not big head friendly. I had to go quite a bit through a couple of headaches. I had to go through a couple of wig headache days where I was just like, dang, this thing is so cute, but it hurts, you know, and I definitely fault them for that. Cause like I said, like I braid my hair down to the bone. Like I braided down to the bone. And it still was so tight in the back of my head. Like I definitely had a headache, but for sure, I would definitely say I would purchase it again. It's really cute. It's a nice little beachy wave. I definitely took it for a swim and look how it looks. This was in chlorine water. Chlorine water. I was just, you know, like thingamabob. Like I was in the water. I was in the water like a little mermaid. And look at it. Look how it still looks like. Like this is good quality for hair that's been in the water. Like look, you can still put your fingers through it because usually after you put it there. But let's get to the main topic. The main topic is hair tying to your mental state. And I feel like with what happened with Doja Cat, with her shaving her head and her eyebrows, honestly, I think she looks adorable. I feel like her South African roots are definitely coming through. If you hear crying, that is the little boxer I have been babysitting for the last week. He's perfectly fine. Do not call PETA. And he is playing with his toys. He just doesn't have my attention right now. But if you hear that in the background, I don't need to be like, oh, she's keeping animals. Please stop. Anyways, but like I was saying, but I think she looks adorable. I think it's a refresh for her, but I also feel like a lot of people tie length to, like, people, a lot of people use length as a metric for your mental health, and it's so scary because of the fact that you kind of get stuck in the fact that you don't want to cut your hair. You don't want to even, that's why some people be like, please, sir, don't trim anymore, please. You know, like, that's why we get to that point where we're just like, please don't trim my hair. Please don't do anything else. Like, I got to hold on to those inches. I have to have long hair. And, you know, on TikTok, there's quite a bit of talk about how, why is it that no other race out there now, you know, like I said, why is there no other, why is there no other demographic out there? You know, this is YouTube. Why is there no other demographic out there that has to prove their length? Like, everybody else can have a short cut for the summer. Everybody else can have a pixie, but us is just that bald head, scatterwhack, and got no hair in the back, you know? So it's just, my thing is that, what if she didn't want no hair in the back? That's how angle bobs work, especially a stacked bob. You don't have hair in the back. It's just stacked on top of the back of your shaved head, and I think it looks so gorgeous. I'll show you guys a couple of pictures of what I'm talking about. But I think I'm more irritated with the fact that we're the only demographic that has to do that. Everybody else can have short hair. Everybody can do this and other, because I think I've seen even several different, you know, celebrities come out, and I've talked about this before, but the video didn't get a lot of views, so I'm going to keep talking about it till it gets the views it deserves. But a lot of celebrity has proven, like, it's literally made national news. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, literally, oh my God, Gabrielle Union shows her real hair. Oh my God, Nicki Minaj shows her real hair. And I'm just like, why is this news? Like, I don't understand why this is, like, this just in. Yes, you have it confirmed. Rihanna has shown her real hair. Yes, please, everybody, BBC, get on the line. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, to this day, I still don't understand why this is such a big thing. And, like, I don't like that feeling of you have to kind of prove you got length, because every single time, I don't know if you guys had this experience, but every single time in high school or even in middle school, it'd be like, after you get, like, I think it was after you have, like, a sew-in or something, like that week after you have your sew-in, I mean, not the week, like a month or two after you have your sew-in, it's time to take out. Everybody, all eyes are on you. This, like, anxiety is real. Length anxiety is real within our demographic, because I truly feel like people are looking like, let's see how long her hair really is. Like, you know, this is fake. You saw me install it. If you didn't, please watch it, because it needs to get to 100 views. But it definitely is frustrating to me, because of the fact that you're not going to sit here and tell me that no one else, like, everybody else has to go through this. Like, I think the most scariest thing about having anxiety, or just having a general, you know, negative connotation about something, is being isolated. Like, I feel like I can go up to someone and know for sure, if they're not part of my same demographic, I know for sure that they're not gonna know what I'm talking about. They're just like, oh, you just have a pixie cut. Oh, your hair's just short. Like, I really feel like you gotta kind of have to put the team on your back, because even with Meg Thee Stallion, when she showed her hair for the first time, everybody was like, oh, she's got length under those wigs? Wait a minute. Like, it's kind of like they said that, but they kind of low-key was like, she better have length under those wigs. Like, it was kind of like they were just basically implying that if you don't have length, if you don't have like some type of, you know, curl pattern that they prefer, you know, which, like I said, I would love to do a video about texturism, but I want my platform to be a little bit more bigger. Like I said, I love my audience now, but you guys are so loyal. I was like, damn, I didn't even have to pay out or nothing. Y'all mad loyal. But I want to make sure my platform's a little bit bigger before I go into it, because I feel like I'm unique in the fact that I don't care whose feelings are hurt, because my feelings are hurt. Because my feelings are hurt when people sit there and say, oh, I wish I had that texture. I was like, your texture is beautiful. Everybody's texture is beautiful, especially when you truly learn to love it. Everybody's texture is beautiful, but, you know, I'm not here to sugarcoat anything. At the end of the day, texturism will leave when we start talking about it. Because what happens is that it's like a quiet conversation happening. It's like the Cold War almost. Okay, I'm not, you know, not diminishing what happened during that, because don't be trying to cancel me over 2 words. But I do feel like it's a quiet war we're battling, because a lot of people are just like, oh, I like your hair. No, you're kind of low-key saying, I like that your hair isn't this texture. Oh, I like your twist out. Oh, I like that it's not in the texture, your original texture that you have, one that I don't really understand or like. it's like silent. It's like a silent, I promise you. I know I'm not hallucinating. Don't try to gaslight me. Give me gas. Don't try to gaslight me. But it's definitely for sure I can say that overall, my final thoughts is the fact that I truly feel like we still have somewhere to go. I'm not saying that, you know, Doja Cat did this whole thing as a cry for help, whether that is true or not. I mean, that's her. That's like I said, it's alleged that, you know, certain things are going down that she didn't expect long term, and she's reacting that way. But it's just crazy how we just have that metric, like, okay, if a girl has her head shaved, she's done. You know, because I know for sure if I were to shave my head, shave my eyebrows, I know for sure that I know for sure the first things first is that people would call me up. Are you good? Are you okay? Da da da. Which, in a way, I understand the concern, but I am concerned that you're concerned, if that makes any sense, because it's kind of scary how, like, we just tie length to a woman's beauty so much that we're afraid to cut our hair. We're afraid to do different things with it. We're afraid to, you know, just afraid to be. And I feel like true beauty is when you don't have any hair or eyebrows, but you don't have any hair. Like you don't have any hair, you don't have any strings tying you to anything. Like I said, at the end of the day, I know that even if I didn't look like I do, I know that I would still have, you know, my same confidence, because of the fact that, like, my personality was here before my body developed, you know. So I don't know, you guys can disagree or agree with me in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, share. Brand new episode on Wednesday, and I will be leaving all the links below to Azalyn and her different hair colors.